A very warm welcome to you, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you are happy in spending your time judiciously. Now we have begun a new month. Let us say goodbye to April and welcome May. Let us make new goals and stay happy and positive. The picture also says new month equals to new goals. Today we are going to start a new topic, Abacus making. Are you all ready? Before starting the topic, let us recall what we learn in place value. We learn that place value tells us the value of each digit in a given number, and that is ones, tens, and hundreds. We also learn to represent place value using blocks. Do you remember the name of the blocks? Yes. To represent ones, we use a unit block. To represent tens, we use a long block. And to represent hundreds, we use a flat block. Then we also learn the value of each block. So for one's place value, 1 unit block is equals to 1. For tens, 1 long block is equals to 10. And for hundreds, 1 flat block is equals to 100. Now let us represent numbers on the abacus. But before that, let us see what is an abacus. So, abacus is a tool which consists of spikes and beads, and it is used to represent numbers based on their place value. So, here you can see a picture of an abacus. We can see spikes, these long spikes, and also we can see beads and also place value written at the bottom. Now you have to learn rules to be followed while representing the numbers on the abacus. So just keep in your mind these 4 rules. First one is, look at the number and find out how many digits are there and make that many spikes on the abacus. Then the second rule is, carefully see which digit is at which place. Third rule is, start writing the place value, that is ones, tens and hundreds, from the right hand side of the abacus. And the fourth rule is, represent the numbers using beads, starting from ones place, then tens place, and finally hundreds place. Now let us look at some examples, and that will be more clear to you. Example 1. Represent the number 287 on the abacus. Now first of all, you need to see that how many digits are there in this number. So as we can see, we have 3-digit number, that is 287. Let us represent this number in the box. 7, 8 and 2. So how many spikes we will make? Yes, you are right. We have to make 3 spikes. 1, 2, and 3. Then what was the next rule? Do you remember? Absolutely correct. We have to write the place value of each digit. And that is 7 is at 1's place, 8 is at 10's place, and 2 is at 100's place. Clear? Now the fourth rule. We have to represent this number using beads. So let us start from the right hand side of the abacus, that is from the 1's place. So how many beads we will use? We will see the number here and we will count and write. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beads. So to represent 1's place, we need 7 beads. Let us go to the 10's place now. Look at the number here. It is 8. So how many beads will you use to represent 10's place? Correct. We will use 8 beads. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let us go to the 100's place. So how many beads will you use to represent the 100's place? Correct. You will use 2 beads. Let us count. 1 and 2. So this is how we represent the number 287 on the abacus. Let us take one more example. Now represent the number 403 on the abacus. So what is the first rule? Yes, you're right. We have to see how many digits are there in this number. So how many digits are there in this number? There are 3 digits. So let us write this number in the box. Starting from the right hand side. 3, 0, and 4. So as it is a 3-digit number, how many spikes will you use? Yes, you will use 3 spikes to represent the number 403. 1, 2, 3. Then what is the next rule? Absolutely correct. You have to write the place value of the number, and that is 3 at 1's place, 0 at 10's place, 4 at 100's place. Now, what is the final rule? You have to represent this number using beads. So we'll start from the 1's place. How many beads will we use to represent the 1's place? Yes, we will use 3 beads. Let us count. 1, 2, and 3. Now let us go to the 10's place. Tell me, how many beads will you use? Yes, we will not use any beads because in 10's place we have 0, which means nothing. So we will leave this place as it is and we'll go to the next place, that is 100's place. So tell me now, how many beads will you use to represent the 100's place? Absolutely correct. Well done. We will use 4 beads. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, this is how we will represent the number 403 on the abacus. Are you ready for the next example? Let's go to the next example. Represent the number 51 on the abacus. Now, what is the first rule? So the first rule is, look at the number of digits. So how many digits are there? Absolutely correct. Well done. There are only 2 digits, so we will use 2 boxes. Let us write the number 1, 5, 51. So as we can see, there are only 2 digits. So how many spikes will you use? We will use 2 spikes. 1, 2. And what is the next rule? Yes, you will represent the place value. So 1 is at 1's place and 5 is at 10's place. There is no hundredths place because it's a 2-digit number. And what is the final step now? We will represent using the beads. So at 1's place, how many beads will you use? Only 1 bead. Very good. And what will you use at 10's place? How many beads? Absolutely correct. 5 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is how we'll represent the number 51 on the abacus. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. So I will be uploading a worksheet dated 5th May. Kindly complete it in your notebook. And we will begin a new topic in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay happy, and stay safe.